Welcome back to the Cryptoverse YouTube channel, and today I am back with another video for you guys. So before I jump into the charts and the coin market cap, I just want to give you guys an update on my uploading schedule because I know some of you are not in the Discord channel. So for my uploading schedule, I'm going to be uploading on Monday through Friday. I'm going to try and upload on the weekends, but it gets pretty loud in the house, so it's kind of hard for me to upload on the weekends. So with that being said, let's jump on over into coin market cap. So the market cap is sitting at 1.6 trillion. We're still hovering between that 1.6, 1.5, 1.7 trillion. Volume is dropping off a bit. We're at 83 trillion instead of the 100 trillions like we were last week. Bitcoin dominance dropped by about 0.6%. ETH dominance has went up a little bit also. And then the overall market is up almost 1% for the day. Bitcoin is sitting at 35,000. Prices we already seen before, so nothing to really be too scared about here. We're down almost 1% for the day and 3% for the week. Ethereum is up almost 2% for the day and 5% for the week. No need to look at Tether. Binance is one that I'm keeping my eye on. I'll talk about Binance a little bit once we get into the charts. But Binance is basically sitting flat for the day and then up 12%, almost 13% for the week. Just jumped to 13%. Cardano is another one we're going to look at once we hop over to the charts. Almost up 1% and almost up 2% for the week. And then let's hop on over to these. What are the top gainers for the day? So we got Theta Fuel coming in at 17%. Nexo, whoa, that was a nice jump there. Nexo at 6%. Tezos up almost 13%, 7% now. Digibyte 7.2%. Theta up 10%. PancakeSwap coming in at 4%. Algorand coming in at 3.5%. Then we got Kusama 4% and Matic coming in at 3.7%. Then let's check the weekly gainers. It's coming in top. Theta Fuel has been on a tear recently. Theta has been, I think, number 1 to number 5 in both the weekly and the daily gainers for the last week. And we got Theta coming in at 45%, Theta Fuel 63%. Curve Dow has also been on a tear, 30% for the week. Solana's up 28% for the week. Kusama 27, Filecoin 28, and so on and so forth. So let's hop on over to the charts and let's hop on into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin not really doing anything different than it's been doing. It's been going sideways ever since we came down here May 19th, touched 30,000, bounced off 30,000. And there's one important thing that I want to share with you guys today. So what I'm thinking is 30,000 is a strong level of support. But there's one thing that I want to tell you. 30,000, we wicked down to 30,000, but we've never closed below 34,000. Let me zoom in on this. I don't think I've ever seen anyone say anything about this. We have never closed below 34,000 ever since we've crashed. So what I'm thinking is 30,000 is a strong level of support that we bounce off of, but 34,000 is the key level that I'm looking at here, because we've never closed below 34,000. Here we got 34,700, close to it, but didn't. 34,600. So like I said, we've never closed below 34,000. So until we get a close below 34,000, I'm still thinking that Bitcoin is still doing its own thing. If we close below 34,000, that'll be a minor sign of weakness for me because we've never closed below it ever since the crash. So I'm thinking 34,000 is the strong level of support. And when you go back here, we have some resistance at 34,000, and then we somewhat used it as support back here. 34,000 resistance here, support, resistance, and then we took off from there. But like I said, never closed below 34,000. Bitcoin's still sitting in this pennant here. And then let's check the trend base. Where are we at? We were up, we closed once above our 50% for this trend that formed here, and now we're back below it. I think we will be sitting, yep, right there, sitting at the 23.6 at 35,000. But like I said, if we don't close below 34,000, I'm not too worried about Bitcoin. So, with that being said, and also, where is my rectangle at? Here. Where's this high volume area? So here, the large candle here with high volume, we've never came back below here. So that's another sign that we could be potentially, I wouldn't say strong again, but there shouldn't be anything to be scared of, really, if you're holding long term. Maybe short term, I don't know, but I'm more long term. So here, if we don't get a close below 34,000, and I'm not worried about anything. So that'll be, and then also we can zoom in here on the 4-hour chart for these days, like here, where you get these, these small ranges, large candles. Just zoom on in so you can see what's going on in the engine up under this hood here. So we get these large candles shake out here on high volume, soaking up that selling so we don't go any lower. But here, lowering volume on an increasing market, come back down, another shakeout here. Let me get my highlighter so I can highlight these things. Here, shakeout here, large candle, very high close on relatively high volume. Market starting, and volume starting to, still pretty high volume on these downs. We come up, volume's decreasing on days that we're going up. Here, another shakeout on low volume, up bar, volume starting to increase. And then here, volume still increasing on these outside bar, and then here, trend still continuing down. So all in all, for Bitcoin, 34,000, we're sitting on 35,000 right now on this trend based extension here at 23.6. Bitcoin is still just going to do its own thing, still going sideways. So I think that all in all, we're going to, let's get my box set up. Here, let's get rid of this real quick. We're just going to go sideways between these two prices here, 34,000 and 47,000. 47,000, 34,000 are the price range that I think we're going to be bouncing between, maybe even 43,000. Until we can get above 43,000, then I think we're going to bounce between these three, actually, or these two, until we can break 43,000. Then it'll be here for the bounce, unless we see some, reversal signs that get us above this 47,000 here. So for that, that's it for Bitcoin for the day. I want to show you guys BNB also, because BNB is breaking higher highs and establishing higher highs, and the range between this is 10%. So here, I like to put a box around my high volume area here, switch it to candles. So here, volume's decreasing as we go up, so that could show a sign of weakness for this increasing market here. And then we come down, high volume here on this day, volume starts to decrease as we're still coming down, so that could be a sign of selling pressures, kind of, more institutions aren't selling their BNB. Maybe that's just the herd that's, getting scared. Then here, we start to increase, volume still dropping off. So this here could just be a test of our high volume area. So we go up, high volume back here. So between here, high volume area, put a box around that body of that candle. Then volume decreases as we come to test this high volume area, which gives this move to the downside a less probability of continuing down, because the test of this high volume area was lower in volume as back here. So as you see, we continue up, but the volume is still decreasing as we go up. So this could be a sign of weakness as we continue up. But here, come down, volume slightly increases on this down day here, and then here we get these days that are just inside. So when I see these type of things here, I like to go in and get the bigger picture of what's going on. So as you can see, we're still got that high there, still got higher low, but now we're starting to make lower highs, but we are also still making higher lows. So this could be a pattern forming under the hood, maybe something there, another, pennant forming. And also there's this channel here that I saw that could possibly be playing out. If we were to play this out, let's delete that. Let's get our trend base here because trends are forming. Get rid of this box. We are above the 50% level for this, and we are sitting on it. So we don't want to sit on this 50% level for too long though, because if we sit on it, we could see something like, a rollover, because people start to lose interest because we're not going anywhere. Or we could see something like, where's our other 50%? Turn off auto. 50% there. Okay. Or we could see something like, come up to this 50% level. 50% levels are strong resistance and strong support. So maybe we could get butt heads with this a few times, come up, maybe even go higher, and then, do something like that. Or, oops, what's going on here? Okay, or we could come up, butt heads, come up, test here, sit on here, and then continue up, and, just keep testing in between these ranges, and then continue up. That is what I'm seeing here for BNB. BNB is looking okay. Volume, I would like to see more volume on this to, back up these increasing prices. But for BNB, it's looking pretty decent here. We're starting to make some range on here also, some space between the MACD and the signal. So for BNB, it's starting to look okay, but I still want to see the volume increase on this thing here. And one last coin that I want to check for the day was Cardano. Cardano also made a higher swing high here and a higher swing low back here. So for Cardano, the volume is also decreasing. Excuse me. Volume is also decreasing. Let's measure this and move. But we are butting heads with that 50% level right now. So we were above it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 closes, and then we came back thinking we're gonna maybe get a few more tests of this 50%, come up, and then maybe sit on it again and try and test it again, and hopefully we hold it instead of getting these closes then come back, because we don't want to keep testing these levels. The more we test it, the higher the chance of us just rolling over and then coming back to test some levels down here again, and then gaining some more strength and then pushing back up to this 50% level. So since we are already here at this 50% level, hopefully we just get some test of it, get a push through it, and hold there. Then again, these trends are forming. We get point A, B, C. Normally 3 points to form a trend. 2 can form one also, but you want to see 3. For this trend that's forming here, we are not above 50%. But overall, for this dip here, we are above 50%. So for this trend, we are slightly below it, which is at $1.78. And I think we are sitting there. Yes, at the 0.3 or 38.2. So we get some support here. Maybe we, like I said, sit here between here, the 50% of this move, and then continue up for Cardano. Now let's check high volume area. I been doing a lot of studies on volume recently, trying to understand what's going on. So we get high volume area here and to about there. So I like to put a box around the move to the upside of that high volume area. There to there. And as you see, we get a test back into this high volume area with a decreasing volume. So for me, the probability of the move continuing down from this test here is lower because the volume is significantly lower than this high volume area here within these two yellow lines. And as you can see, we moved up with large range, volume increased for this day, and then it starts to drop off as we get up to these higher prices. So Cardano also looking pretty nice here. I'd like to see some volume increase, and then let's also zoom in under the hood for Cardano, see what's going on here, because we get a lot of medium ranges but narrow closes. So again, same thing with BNB. We're making lower highs. The lows are kind of flat, but they are starting to get higher. The highs are still getting low. So maybe you see a pattern forming here, and then maybe we break here to the upside. Like I said, for BNB and Cardano, I'd like to see more volume come in for these to back these breaks. But with that being said, all in all, Bitcoin is going to do what it wants. I think Bitcoin is going to go sideways for a while, and then we gain some more strength. Cardano looking nice, BNB looking nice. Want to see more volume come in to help push these markets up until higher territory and get back above these market sentiment changing days on May 19th and back above the 50% levels. We get back above those two, then we're looking pretty healthy. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on bell notification. I'll leave my Twitter link down in the description below, also with my Discord link down in the description below. You can come join, talk to a bunch of like-minded people, share your ideas, and just help each other make money. So with that being said, Cryptoverse out of here.